Today's episode brought to you by Liquid Death. I'm just kidding, they don't sponsor us at all, but that would be pretty cool. We are here today in Pasco County, Florida, in Wesley Chapel at our barn here in Wesley Chapel. That was a little bit repetitive, but let's keep rolling. So what you guys see behind me is the straps going on. What are these straps? Well, you hear that? This is what holds the insulation in place. So come with me, let's walk over to the insulation. All right. So if you see all this beautiful insulation right here to my left, this is all of it right here that keeps this home nice and insulated, keeping our temperatures down, and that's how this rolls. And then obviously our metal has to go on, but first and foremost, we had problems this morning. What were our problems? We couldn't get the lift inside of the building, so then we had to go get a scissor lift. This is what happens in construction, and that is why we will forever be always transparent. So as you can see, this is a pretty clean slab, Josh. I'm excited because if you look at our job sites, if you look at Combs up at Spring Hill off of in Rural Highlands, and if you look at this, we're always keeping our stuff clean. Everything is clean, the job sites are clean, the job site is always blown off, and let me show you why. So one of the biggest pet peeves drives me nuts. A lot of builders, pay attention to your big box builders as well. They put these tracks on, and then they just let the contractors or the subcontractors roll through here, put their dirt in, and they're always rolling in the tracks. We always blow off all of our tracks, suck out all of the dirt in there, and try to keep these closed as often as possible, because once that dirt gets in those rollers, it's done for, and then you hear that creaking and that crunching sound all the time. So as you can see, scissor lift's going up, straps are going up, then insulation. Obviously windows are already in, and that's where we're at right now. So hopefully by the end of the day, you're gonna see some metal going up today. Oh, hey there. What's going on, contractor fans? I didn't see you there, bro. I had to get my beauty sleep. Are you seeing these grays, Josh? Are you seeing this? It's gotta stop. All right, anyway, I was really honestly busy doing this right now, and I'm looking at this 3,000 PSI car. I'm not really doing anything at all. I got caught sleeping. What's going on, everyone? Regan Weiss, Nick Holmes. We are the contractor, your barndominium expert, also known as the Barndo Bros. That is the name of our official podcast. Finally. And that was all Nick's idea.
Oh my idea.
And I think you said it a long, long time ago. And we dismissed it for some reason.
I think I did, but you know what? We always come back to good ideas.
This is very true. Nick, we are here once again in Wesley Chapel. I see some really cool aluminum strapping going on. What's going on here today?
So today is the first day of siding and insulation. So our last couple steps to go ahead and get this building completely enclosed and basically sealed up.
Yep, so the question everyone has is, why do the straps go on, then the insulation, and not the metal first and then the insulation?
I think it's preference, man. I mean, it's a lot easier to work from the top down. Go ahead and let gravity help you, then just go ahead and force it and push it up.
I guess you're just because you're rolling it up versus trying to jam it in up in between. But either way, we are really excited that we're finally here now. So Nick, what's going on up here in these trusses? So we have our vault in here.
Yep.
What are we putting up here? Are we doing a wainscoting up here too, or a tongue and groove? What are we doing on this one?
I think this one's still undecided. I think we're going to try to match this one to the interior as much as possible.
That's awesome.
I know the back we're going to keep completely open.
Oh, we are going to keep the back open. So you're going to be able to see the metal going through. That's going to sound beautiful on a rainy day. Can't wait for that. So what's happening right now, as you can see on the back of the house, on the back porch, they're actually putting up the metal today. And then the scissor lift had to come in here, and now they are attaching those straps just like Nick said, so we could put up the insulation. And the R value of the insulation, sir, your standard R value in the ceiling?
It's a R19.
Okay, so the difference between, so if you don't mind, articulating what, a lot of people don't even know what an R value is, or between the numbers 19 and 30.
Yeah, so in residential building, the prescriptive method, it's going to get really deep
I know,
in the weeds
it's
here,
okay.
right?
They'll appreciate
See
it.
how we can go ahead and keep this as entertainment friendly as possible. You basically have two different approaches to the Florida building code. So we can either go ahead and go prescriptive, which is by the letter of the code, or we can go performance, which is basically taking everything into consideration as an aggregate and saying, hey, we're meeting our value because our windows are really good quality and our AC is really good quality.
Right.
We can drop down on quality of certain other items. It just helps out with costs sometimes.
Right.
So in our building code, it says that we need an R38 for the ceiling, and I believe it says an R13 in the walls. So we are meeting the walls. We went a little bit lighter on the ceiling just to help out with some of our depth issues. But we're going to go ahead and compensate that with higher quality windows. These windows, I can't believe the quality of windows that we actually have in here. But, and then make up with the AC in the end.
There's also a very big misconception out there that people think because you have a bigger R value or you're stuffing all this insulation into your ceiling that it's better, and that's not the case. It has to breathe. Your house actually has to breathe. So there has to be some gap and some spacing in between your roof and in between your insulation, so there's a lot of airflow in there as well. Otherwise you get a lot of sweating.
Yep.
And that's another issue too with our zip wall here. With the putting metal on it, there's actually, if we don't have proper spacing, it can't breathe, then it will cause that oil canning like you were talking about, right? And how it can get moisture in between.
So the oil canning comes from the metal not being able to expand and contract at an even rate.
Right.
A lot of the moisture stuff that we're going to see is basically going to be from stuff just being too tight and not having proper ventilation. But in pretty much every instance that we have this set up, I mean, you can see we got the purlins separating everything from the actual top of the roof.
Right.
We got plenty of airflow in this whole building.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this get done. So this is obviously our front entry. When we first come in, we're going to have a double door going through, and then boom, nice and open all the way through. And then what you're seeing right down the middle is your floor plus. And that was a request. Why did we request that? Why did we wind up doing that? That was
Actually a change order.
That was a change? Okay.
Yep.
I did not know
that. It was a request by the homeowner for we want to be able to go ahead and set up their Christmas trees and set up all their decorations and stuff down the hallway.
Cool.
Yep.
So when you first walk in, boom, Christmas trees going down the hallway. I didn't even know that. That's really, really cool. All right, so metal's going up now. Looks like they're just about done with the strapping, right?
I feel they're done with the strapping, probably about 3/4 of the way done with the back porch ceiling. And then should be expecting to see some insulation go up here probably within the next hour.
So what do you think this is going to look like by Friday?
Well, by Friday it'll be done.
All done.
Yep. We got some bad weather coming in on Wednesday, so we're really trying to beat the weather.
Right. So I will tell you this, guys. This finished part's coming soon. So we're actually going to start taking messages for tours. Because I know a lot of people are inquisitive. A lot of people, we all also want to respect the homeowner's privacy. But once this is all filled in, before we start framing, we're going to give tours and show people the process of how it works. You can see where the plumbing is, electric is, how we insulate it, all that fun stuff. But come Friday, you'll see a finished building, right?
Right, it'll be a done exterior shell.
Nice.
So you're going to go ahead and keep on seeing a whole bunch of progress done to this over the next couple weeks. It's going to seem like we went really fast on the outside. We're going to take a little bit of a break back, and then it's going to be full force forward. So over the course of the next couple weeks, stay tuned. We'll have a completed building here, probably about 2 to 3 months.
See you soon.